Alright, so I've noticed a bug about the Bruckle Bastion, where if you back into a wall at like 10 miles an hour, it will be fine. Like, it just smushes in a little bit, your trunk will pop open a little bit. But if you hit at like 30, it just smushes in completely. And it also gets really, really spiky right there. And I do not know why. Like, the crashing model, I just feel like is not as good as some other crashing models in the cars in this game. But, like, it also does it with the hood. Like, it just gets very, very pointy. And also, it's just in those spots, and I don't know why. So, I'm going to spawn up another vehicle, let's say the ETK 800 series. Let's get the TT Sport, I guess. And I'm going to do the same thing. And it doesn't, like, get that jagged. I feel like that car also just a bit too soft. I know that, like, new cars are supposed to crumple, but not crumple too much where it just kills you. But, like, it just, like, points into that one spot. And this car doesn't really do it. But it's just weird. And I'm also going to hit the back here. I'll keep it consistent. I will do it in the same wall. Like, it's not that soft. But in this car, I'm going to do the same exact thing. I do it softer and harder. But look. Like, it just tanks. Like, not tanks. It's just flat now. Like, I don't know why the trunk in this is just so soft. But if you hit it slower, it's just fine. And I'm gonna get, I guess, a car that slightly resembles it, which could be the Grand Marshal or the Sunburst, which I'll get the Sunburst and also try it with the Grand Marshal. Wherever the fuck the Sunburst is, there it is. I'm just gonna get this one, I guess. You know, manual version. Manual because manual's better. As in more fun. Shit, I'm gonna do it over here. Like, it doesn't sink in that much. I didn't realize how fast I was going, so I'm gonna do it again. Oh, stalled it. So, $26 miles an hour, and it does that. And I'll do this. I'm doing my best to keep it at 26. And it just sinks in. And it's, yeah, this one actually also does like the little pointy thing. It could be something that I've just never noticed about Beam, but I don't know. The damage model on the Bastion is not as good as I feel like the other cars are. And not as realistic, I guess. No, absolutely. I absolutely love this car. And another thing that I don't really like about it is when you go into the interior mode, you see how, like, this is just it off, but it shows you, like, your G-forces. So when you're driving around, it'll show you your G-forces. But if you put it in comfort mode, it'll show you miles an hour. If you put it into sport mode, G-forces. If you put it into, or off mode, it'll show you your G-forces. I wish you can, like, there's a button, like how you can, like, turn on your tow hitch, I guess, where you can just, like, change the heads-up display. I feel like that would make it just, like, a lot, like, I think that would just be a lot smarter for them to do. I bet you it's going to be very easy to code to do that too. If I don't know shit about coding, but I feel like it would just be a lot easier. Like I'll get the red tail version of it. God, I'm getting a little bit of lag now, but like just drift mode, G forces, which that makes sense. Savage mode, G forces. Off, G forces. Caged, G forces, which I think is kind of stupid. Because what I think caged is like the black key. As in, like, I believe the black key with, like, the Hellcats, where it limits, like, 400 horsepower or something around that. But, so I think it should, like, show your miles an hour because I think it's more like a car mode, and that's why it's a lot quieter and also has traction control on. Hold on, I'm gonna remove all the vehicles so it's less laggy. But as I was saying, I think it would just be a lot smarter for where you can, like, toggle it. But comfort, obviously it's stat, sport, G-forces, drift, yeah. And by the way, this thing's fast as fuck. If you have not driven this thing, holy shit, it's so fast. But, here, I'm actually gonna do the rear end collision thing with this thing again, too. Honestly, I feel like this game needed more new sedans. Like, it just smushes. Like, it literally feels like a watermelon, where just, like, you bite into it and it's just gone. Or some fucking cotton candy shit. I don't know. But this thing is actually really fun to drive. And it's a good thing that I don't use this game for just, like, crashing all the time. I usually just driving it. But yeah. It's also just kind of annoying. But overall, I absolutely love this car. It's probably one of my new favorites. But I also wish that it came with a manual one, as in, like, the manual red tail. But yeah. Is that a hole? Oh no, it's not a hole. Oh, that's a hole. Oh shit, those are not fake. Oh, that's a fake fan. Damn. Beam really goes through all this detail to put a fucking fake vent. But honestly, this is a great car, and the Beam devs have been doing really well with this game. But there's just little pet peeves here and there. But like, something that I feel like that would be really cool is, like, let's say I want to get a D series. But instead of going to the config and making a manual, I can just, like, find this one that's an auto, and, like, I can open up another menu and just, like, change it through there, I guess. But I'm just being picky at this point. But have a good day.